What's happening?
Sam, you seeing this? May, get back inside now. The storm on the planet is...
Hello everyone, my name is Coldhaven, and welcome back to Observation. And with that, let's get into it. It's been so long since I've played this, I'm not even sure where I'm at. I hope I can remember.
Crew tracker is online. Where's my crew, Sam?
I can't even remember the controls. Crew tracker, crew tracker. Okay, let's see. I want to say that it was somewhere in here. Well, I've already done this part because this is open. Currently unavailable. It's probably because I already did it. Oh, here we go. It wasn't a place I had to go. It was one of my memory systems. Okay. I don't remember if I've recorded any of this, so I'm just going to go over it again. Sorry if it's repeated.
The tracker for Jim Elias is showing corrupted data.
There must be a fault, or a networking issue. Is there any location or medical info?
Captain Jim Elias is located in the Russian arm. I am unable to determine his exact location.
Okay, is there any biomedical data making it through?
There is no biomedical data being received for Captain Jim Elias.
Okay, what about Josh? Please tell me you have something on him.
Was this the one that she was wanting to share or wanted to share a bunk with her? I think they might have had some kind of relationship with each other.
The tracker for Josh Ramon is showing a weak connection.
Can we get a position on him? Is there any biomedical data showing?
The location of Josh Ramon is unknown.
Is there any sensible data coming through for him?
There is no biomedical data being received for Josh Ramon.
I don't understand. Maybe there is some interference. May, we've got a fix on Jim. He's in the Salyut somewhere.
Good. Get him to sort this mess out. Tell him he owes me an explanation.
Wait, it looks like your cameras in the Russian arm are offline. Let me get that for you now.
Ooh.
Get a visual on the captain for me, Sam. Where is he?
What is this? Airlock controls. Crew bunk. Let's check there first. Not that I think he took a nap or anything, but you never know. The hatch control is open. You know what? I'm not going to analyze every single thing I come across right yet, because it's just going to delay things. She says she wants me to find the captain. I'm going to go find the captain. I'm not going to get all ADHD on her by tracking down absolutely everything she didn't ask me for, like I had been doing. It says these are the bunks, but I don't see any bunks. Why would there be so many cameras out here? Well, he's not there. I'm gonna go look at the airlock. Oh, well, that looks like there's a little orb. Well, I would if I could, but it's not letting me possess it. Maybe it's not on?
Please repeat your previous request.
I said get me a visual on Jim.
Yeah, I was just hoping that, because I was hitting the right button, but it's not letting me do it. Apparently it's not the time to do it yet. Okay, not there. Looks a little junky there. Probably to hold down whatever those canisters are, but this seems to be a completely inefficient way to do that. What is this hallway? Oh, it's not there either. Alright, let's try the other one. Okay, he's not in any of those. Originally part of the CASA Chinese Climate Initiative's Shinsao mission, the repurposed CNR module was the last to be attached to the LOS in late 2025. Usage: research into atmospheric conditions and associated changes from an orbital position. Remarks: this module is also of vital importance to the international effort to analyze and understand the unprecedented acceleration of climate change since 2020, and to find a way to avoid or delay global catastrophe. This mission is secondary to the overall observation mission, but still of vital importance. But I wonder what our main primary mission was then.
The cameras in RU6 are failing to initialize.
Okay, I can do that now, actually. That's them online.
Oh no. He doesn't look like he's breathing.
Please repeat your previous instruction.
I said get me a visual on Jim.
Well, that's what I'm doing. Maybe... Well, there's a password for you on the back of that. Okay, I've got a visual, but now what? Maybe I can give her an access somehow? Okay, here's a hatch schematic. Didn't really need that, but...
Message for crew. Whatever happens next, thank you. All of you. I don't mean to be cryptic. Sorry.
Well, that is cryptic. Your apology is not accepted. But by the looks of it, you probably don't care. I don't understand what it wants me to do.
Captain Jim Elias is located in RUS 6.
I did that like 10
Should be able to
times.
access the Russian arm now. Jim, it's Emma. I have your location. I'm heading to you now. Sam, I can't get in. The hatch control is damaged. Shit. Let me think. Get in and open this hatch from the other side.
Let me guess, I'm going to have to use that schematic. Shouldn't be too difficult. Thing is how many spaces is it? Is it the regular amount of spaces? Because it's like distorted off to the side. So do I know how many of those are missing? Okay, I'm gonna give it a try. One, two, three, four. Here we go.
Jim. Captain. Can you hear me?
He's in a spacesuit. He should have had oxygen.
Please. believe this is happening. Oh God. May?
Emma! Emma, talk to me!
He's dead, May.
No. God. Emma, what is happening? Emma, I need your help. I'm at the panel, but the controls aren't responding. Suggestions?
I'll get Sam out to you. He can wirelessly connect. There's another sphere in RUSO2 next to the airlock. Use that.
Well, I wonder if it says why he died. I mean, if he's in his spacesuit, he should have had oxygen. Now, if there was something that happened to cause him to bounce around, it could have caused internal bleeding. Or maybe he didn't get his suit on in time. But it looks like... It looks like he has it on. There's no cracks or anything. I wonder what caused him to die. Alright. I'm glad it pointed that out, because I might have forgotten. Will it let me possess it now? Okay. Okay, this is out in the airlock. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, that's in the airlock. Let's take a look, see. It's out of range. Station rotations. Always same scope target. Standard orbit, 336 kilometers. GNC altered for wider orbit, 410 kilometers. New orbit path takes us to the scope target. What was it that they were monitoring?
Response to Elsa. I am sorry, Elsa, but I cannot help with the survey data. The captain has all my time. He's even broken protocol to delay my sleep cycle for some space janitor duties. Watching dials, running checks, backing up transmission data for a full 5 hours. All while Sam does the very same, of course. I don't know why he's got a schedule like this. We're all on different sleep arrangements and we barely get time to work together. This isn't how we normally do things, if you are wondering. I'm sure future missions will feel a little less isolated from one another. If you need anything, just shout. Message ends.
Sounds to me like they were trying to keep them separate on purpose so that they wouldn't share information. I am so glad I'm not doing this in VR. I would be nauseous. I mean, I don't have car sickness, but this would make me nauseous. Just going wobbling about. Now, how do I access... Oh, here we go. Okay, so now that I'm kind of semi-oriented, it must be this side that I gotta go to.
Get out here, Sam. I'm outside the Chinese arm. Give me a hand.
Okay. See if I can remember the airlock controls. Hopefully I don't wind up killing everybody. Alright. Okay, if that wasn't startling, apparently that made my Xbox controller just start going. Let me turn that off. Okay, back. Whew! Alright. The reason I'm not using my Xbox controller is because it doesn't really work with this for some reason. It's just WASD. Is that how you say it? WASD? Yeah, there we go. Oops. Now, the grand adventure of trying to figure out where the hell I am, because there's no map out here, no orientation for me whatsoever.
Okay, Sam. I'm patched into your sphere feed now. She should be able to link to the sphere and hear us.
That's part of the damaged. Okay, let's orient ourselves. Okay, here's the damaged end right here, and right across from this little area, that is where I'm at right here. So what does this look like? Okay. And it's right next to this. But when everything looks the same, like this is like one big Subnautica mess. Like this station, I don't even know where I'm supposed to fly. I think disorientation is supposed to be a part of this. But where?
What would you like me to do, Emma?
Go out to May, Sam. Find her.
Could she wave? I don't know. Throw up a flare. Blink a light. Find a flashlight. Something. How am I supposed to know where she's at? Well, of course, map data is... Whoa, 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 whoa. What's that on... What's that? I mean, I know there's a storm on Jupiter, and I think there's storms on Saturn, but they don't look anything like that. Weird. So let's get a better look at this. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. I can't lose my bearings. That's where I came from. Any indication of where she would be helpful. This is the Russian arm. There's no way to tell where they are connected without a map. So what I'm going to do is the same thing I would do if I were on a spacewalk. And that is hug the building and use it as a frame of reference. Wow. That is disturbing. Really gives you appreciation of the vastness of space. And just because humans have to use something to have to use some kind of like, well, they say that you go into two different camps. People that identify with markers, like say people will give directions like, okay, well, there's a boulder over here, take a right at that boulder, then take a left at the giant tower in town. Other people use street signs. I'm the street sign category, and since there's no longer a map, this makes me fucked. Okay. Like right now, I have no idea where to go, where May would have been. I'm just glad I don't rely on oxygen. I have no idea if I'm supposed to be in here or not. You know, if I were out in the vastness of space and I was trying to find this plucky little robot, I would be signaling to him, trying to figure out if I could get him to see me. Okay, well, that's a bust.
2 hours later.
Oh my God, Sam, that's her. Is she okay? She's moving.
Well, I'm glad you saw her. Now, here's just a thought moving forward. Maybe make their suits a little bit easier to see than white. Like, because there's a lot of objects that are floating out in space that are white. Not too many that are orange.
I know there is a way of resetting them out here, but I'm not sure how. I need Stas.
May, I'll send Sam to reset the hull contact points. I had the same issue in the EAS arm. If he can fix them, you can head back inside instead of having to move around all the way to the EAS airlock. Okay, Sam, reset the hull contact points between China and Universal, please.
I find it strange you can't see her face. But they might have like a, if I'm not mistaken, I think they do have something that is kind of like a covering to block out extreme sunlight and harmful radiation. Is this? What is this? Okay, alright, so this is like before. So I didn't have to go inside, and I didn't have to complain about it. Okay, let's see if I can remember. It's been a little bit since I've done this, so...
Good work. Get back to May so I can update her. She should be able to access Shenzhou again.
Here we go. See, I didn't know it was all the way over here. I thought I had to go inside.
May, Sam sorted it out. You can get back inside and meet me in Universal now.
Okay, I much prefer that option.
Sam seems to think... May? The storm.
You're breaking up. I'm heading back to CN3. I'll be with you soon.
What's happening?
Sam, you seeing this? May, get back inside now. The storm on the planet is...
Well, can't I go to her?
Hey, Sam. I got you in another sphere.
Oh. So...
I don't know what just happened, but I feel like I've changed. And that's not the only thing to have changed. Take a look. Someone is coming to get us, Sam. I'm not sure how much of this I can take. They're just hanging there. Well, UC2 is pressurizing just now. Let's try to contact them in the meantime. Assuming they aren't all dead. Look, I know this makes no sense. And you'll probably just give me some broken response. But I'm glad you're here, Sam.
I am here, Emma.
Yeah. Yeah, you are, aren't you? One more time, Sam. Voice authenticate. Emma Fisher, 140412.
I wonder why she keeps on reauthorizing her voice. Like, why would she have to do that? She didn't have to do that with the last orb. Now, I can understand that there was probably like an EMP that struck out Now, I don't know what it would have done to affect May, but it could have caused the orb to go offline. It caused her to feel different. But May went spiraling outward. Why could we not send this orb after her to retrieve her? I hope that's what she plans to do. This is the third time she's done voice analyzation. Is there something she's not telling us? She's worried about?
Why do I feel like you're going to help me anyway? We're online. Okay, let's see. Well, we still have some work to do if we want to speak to anyone. External comms looks good, but the array is facing the wrong way. So, looks like to get a signal out, we are going to need two things. First, we need to adjust the array to target the other station's relative position from ours. The astrophysics lab may have some answer to that. Secondly, our broadcasts won't go anywhere without the captain's authorization code. I'm guessing we can find that in his personal module. EAS 7. Let me know what the authorization code is so that I can enter it into the system. You will need to set up the comms array yourself, though. If there are any new station alerts, be sure to let me know. I may be able to action some repairs now.
Well, that is all the time I have for today. I can't wait to see the rest of this. This is pretty awesome. It's raised a few more questions as to Emma and her relationship with Sam. I just wonder what that storm on Saturn was and what caused that pulse. Did it really kill May? It said it changed her, but what's curious to me is that she seems a little disaffected about the whole thing. I mean, she seemed upset about the loss of the captain. And she doesn't seem to be really sad about May. But she's also dealing with a lot of stress. Survival is the main thing right now. I don't know. I can't wait to see where it goes. But that's all the time I have for today. And I'll see you next time. Stay safe.